Composed of a blend of 4 ingredients, this free fungicide or fungal remedy will protect your plants during the rainy season from issues such as rotting or any other fungus-related problems. You can prepare this fungicide completely free of cost using items already available in your home, and you can apply it to your plants with great ease. Once prepared, you can store it for years, and it will prove to be far more potent than any expensive commercial fungicide available on the market. Friends, the most common issue encountered with plants during the monsoon season stems from continuous rainfall, which leads to various fungal infections and related complications. Consequently, our plants often suffer significant damage during the rainy days. Fungal infection is a particularly troublesome issue because, once it takes hold in plants, it becomes extremely difficult to control, especially using organic methods. This is a problem that spreads not only through the soil and water but is also airborne. That is, fungal spores travel rapidly through the air, making their containment a formidable challenge. Whether one is tending to a flower garden or cultivating vegetables, the most frequent complaint received from gardeners is that their plants suddenly begin to rot, deteriorate, or even die due to fungal infections. Therefore, in today's video, I am going to share with you a specific fungicide, a fungal remedy, that you can very easily prepare at home using ingredients you likely already possess. This will be a fungicidal mixture, specifically a blend of 4 distinct ingredients. Each of the 4 items I will be utilizing possesses inherent fungicidal properties. To prepare this mixture, the very first ingredient you will need is cinnamon, specifically if you have it available in powdered form. That is excellent. However, if you do not have that, you can simply use whole cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon possesses excellent fungicidal properties, meaning it serves as a highly effective fungicide. For this specific mixture, you will need to take about 3 to 4 pieces of cinnamon sticks. Just observe the size. I am using fairly large pieces here. I have selected 3 pieces. If you are using smaller pieces, you should take about 10 to 12 of them. Alternatively, if you have cinnamon in powder form, simply use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. The next ingredient you need to add is turmeric, specifically turmeric powder. Turmeric possesses not only antifungal properties but also antibacterial properties. This helps not only in controlling harmful fungi present in the soil or growing on your plants, but, thanks to its antibacterial nature, it also goes a long way in controlling harmful bacteria. Turmeric offers numerous other benefits when used for plants, which I will discuss in detail in a separate video sometime in the future. For now, to prepare this specific mixture, if you have used 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, you should add 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. Generally, there is no need to grind turmeric since it is already in powder form. However, since the quantity of cinnamon is relatively small, if you grind the turmeric along with it, the cinnamon will grind much more easily. As you can see, by grinding the cinnamon together with the turmeric, it has been successfully reduced to a fine powder, despite the small quantity. Now set this mixture aside. The next ingredient you need to add is neem cake, neem kali. Friends, neem cake is also rich in antibacterial and antifungal properties, offering a host of beneficial effects. It not only protects your plants from fungal and bacterial issues present in the soil, but also serves as an excellent source of fertilizer for your plants. You can use neem cake on its own as a fungicide for your plants. However, when combined with this specific mixture, if you utilize this method, its potency is significantly enhanced. You will need 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder, 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder, and approximately 2 tablespoons of neem cake powder. If you have neem cake in its solid form, you can grind it together with the turmeric and cinnamon in a blender to create a fine powder for use. The next ingredient you need is wood ash, specifically ash derived from burnt wood. I have previously shared videos regarding wood ash. It serves as an excellent fungicide. Moreover, it acts not only as a fungicide but also as a rich source of nutrients for the soil. You can even use wood ash on its own as a fungicide. However, instead of just the ash, if you can obtain the charred black pieces of burnt wood, that is, wood charcoal, it would be even more effective as charcoal performs even better than simple ash. You should add approximately 2 tablespoons of this charcoal to the mixture. Avoid using an excessive amount. Once these 4 ingredients are thoroughly mixed, The resulting blend is incredibly potent, as every single component used in it possesses inherent antifungal properties. As a result, this product has become many times more potent. You can even use the individual component, the single item, on its own as a fungicide. Doing so will make it extremely powerful and highly effective. Now let's discuss the various ways in which you can use it. Friends, the best method of application is to apply it directly to the roots of the plants, that is, by incorporating it directly into the soil. For a 10 to 12-inch pot, you should use half a teaspoon per plant. If the pot is larger than 10 to 12 inches, you may use 1 full tablespoon instead. After sprinkling it around the soil in the pot, gently loosen the soil using a trowel or small spade to ensure the fungicide mixes thoroughly throughout the soil. If the soil is dry, you may water it. However, if the soil is already moist, there is no need to add water. You can very easily use this product on any vegetable, fruit-bearing or flowering plant. You may repeat this application once every 10 to 15 days. In addition to applying it to the soil, you can also use it as a foliar spray. However, please keep in mind that you should never use a standard spray bottle, specifically those with very fine nozzles, for this purpose, as the powder can clog the nozzle openings. Therefore, even before adding it to a watering can, you must thoroughly sift the powder. Use a fine sieve or strainer to sift it first, ensuring that only the finest powder particles remain. Only then should you pour it into the watering can, otherwise, the watering can spout may also become clogged. Once sifted, the recommended dosage for direct foliar spraying is half a teaspoon, 1 small teaspoon per liter of water. You can use this spray on any outdoor plant, whether it is a vegetable, fruit-bearing or flowering variety. Furthermore, once you have prepared this mixture, you can store it in an airtight container for years. You can easily prepare and store this. It is incredibly simple to make, and the method is very straightforward. I have also explained in detail the specific benefits of each ingredient I recommended using in this recipe. I hope you found this information helpful and enjoyed this video. If you found this video useful, please be sure to give it a like and leave a comment to let me know. Additionally, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Finally, thank you very much for watching this video.